Okay, so here's a quick test of this Gallien Krueger 400 RB Mark IV before I dispatch it. So basically, the thing to watch out for with these amps is they are designed to introduce some overdrive at the preamp station. They recommend having that on about midday. Okay, so that's 12 o'clock. This bass is active, but it's not a really high output bass. I'll just turn the amp up a little bit. Right, okay, so the preamp on the bass is flat. This is all flat at the moment. The contour is kind of like a smiley face thing. This scoops mids. Next to it is presence. Scoops mids, boosts bass, boosts treble. Presence is like a bright control really. So good if you're slapping or whatever. So I'll turn that off. I'll leave the contour about there. Then you've got, it's going this way, you've got bass. So you can add a bit of girth to it. You can add a bit of low mid, make it even fatter. And then here you got high mid and treble. But you can also, further scoop it by cutting your mids and maybe that's kind of quite a good sound. I'll talk about these switches over here in a minute. Hang on, the door's just flown open. Just give me a second. I'm back. So yeah, I'm not playing very loud because I'm in a residential area, so I don't want to annoy anybody. So yeah, that's your tone controls. Now the boost control really is to introduce what they call gate induced valve effect, GIV, which is just to basically add a little bit of grunge to the amp so it doesn't sound so clean. And the more you turn that up, the less of this you can have, basically. So you can't, if you would max both of those out, it would just distort. So I've tended to add a little bit of it. You can hear the difference. I mean, obviously it does make it louder as well, so you compensate with the master volume. But it just stops the amp sounding so kind of clean and sterile. So I tended to use a bit of that. The more of it you use, let's say if we turn that up, we turn the master volume off. Now you get a bit of woof. Like the old acoustic amps when you turn them up. Because they didn't have any headroom to speak of. So that's the boost. Let's go back to here. And then here you've got tuning mute. So you do that. If you've got a tuner, there's a tuner output here. So if you've got a tuner selected or connected here, you can mute it, tune soundingly. It also mutes the DI on the back. Here you've got a pad. If you've got a really hot active bass that you can't control with this, you can put a pad on a 15 dB. I mean, most active basses are not that hot. Some are. Okay, so I've left that out. Even though this is an active bass, it's not particularly high output. Here we've got, for the DI, you've got pre-post, so you can have it before all of this or after all of this, depending on your requirements. For recording, you might want to go post. For PA, you might want to go pre, so that the sound engineer can basically EQ it to the room. It's up to you really, it's your choice. You've got a ground lift, so if you're getting an earth loop and a hum, you can take the earth out. Good thing about this amp is all the patching's on the front, so you've got a send and return here for the effects. Tuner out, DI out, so there's nothing at the back apart from 2 speaker outputs. At the moment this is plugged into a GK115 Neo 8 ohm cab. You can use 2 8 ohm cabs with this. It comes with 2 speaker leads, and as you can see it's flight case. So it's just a quick demo to show it's all good. Stop doing that. Right, okay, so that'll do, and yeah, enjoy. I'll turn him off. Master volume off. Switch off.